everybody, we are going to do just a little Dutch pour with a paint flick in the middle today. I know, a little bit different than the traditional flowers that I have been doing. I am doing this on a smaller canvas. This is a 14 by 18. I'm not going for like pretty defined blooms. I'm going for more just like a blowout that I'm gonna spin off. So let's go ahead and get started. I'm gonna pour out a little bit of base coat here. Let me actually mix this up a little bit. I'm gonna give this just a little spin. Way too thick. Okay, all right, that's the depth in the center. Let's torch this again. You know, initially I was thinking I was gonna do 2 puddles and blow here, here, and then do the flick in the center. But because this is a smaller canvas, I don't think I'm gonna have enough room to do that. So I'm just gonna go ahead and do 1 big puddle. So we're gonna start with pearl blue. This is blue violet and red violet, lightened with a little bit of white, a little bit of titanium white on here. This is a custom, really light teal or turquoise. I'm gonna throw some pearl green on top of that. A little bit of primary magenta. Now we've got light gold. You know what, that is not very center. All right, so I'm pouring more base coat around this because I want this to have enough to flow. I'm not gonna blow the paint completely over. I'm just gonna blow it into the paint so it mixes up a little bit. All right, let's go ahead and do the first blowout and just see what we get. I'm gonna start this way. Pearl blue again. Blue violet mixture. I'm gonna change it up and put pearl green on top of that this time. Light turquoise, a little bit of titanium white, magenta, and light gold. Maybe too much paint, but let's just flip it around and see what happens. I'm gonna try to just take my finger and swipe it up. Maybe I will just flick. Okay. First thing I need to do, pick up some of this mess. But you know what? I'm gonna do 1 more flick this way. You know what? I'm gonna go 1 more because I think that needs to be broken up a little bit. Let me do it with my bare finger. There we go. Let's go ahead and give this a little spin. I think that's as good as it's gonna get. Let me just make a couple adjustments here. In hindsight, I should have done 1 more flick going out. I can't do that now because I can't really spin this anymore. Cool little blowout, little galactic blowout. Maybe that's the name of it. Very quick little painting. There are some really cool parts, but I like it. I mean, I think it's definitely interesting. So we'll be back in a few. Thanks, guys. Well, here we are, and it definitely is interesting. I do like it. I do love those colors that are in here. This is really close to what I was going for, although the flick did not quite go as planned, but it is what it is. I think it still turned out pretty cool, and there are some really neat parts to this. But that's really all I've got for now. Thank you all for watching, and have a great day.